What's good, Council of Comics? It's the new keys and hot comics of the week. Be back in 30 seconds. What is good, Council of Comics? Welcome to the new keys and hot comics of the week, episode number 46. Does Deadpool prefer the yellow suits over the brown?
Black is like the brightest day. Where are the heroes? Soon as they get here, everything will be alright. I need a hero. Someone superhuman who can come and save my life.
What is good, Council of Comics? Welcome to another edition of the live podcast, New Keys and Hot Comics of the Week, where we go over all the new comics that come out this week, and we go over all the hot keys that you might want to go get this Wednesday, New Comic Book Day, at your local comic book shop. Now, remember, if you haven't liked and subscribed, hit that like and subscribe button. Why? Because eventually we're going to get to a 750 subscriber contest. But what does that mean? We've had a 500, and we've announced the winners, and here go the winners again. Third place is Dagger Cards. We've got in contact with you. We got that process rolling. Second place, Manuel Rios. Get in touch with us. You won second place. That is a head sketch design of a hero character by our very own green shirt guy. So get in touch with us. And first place, Shadow Flame 211. We found you on Twitter, Shadow Flame 211, and we're going to be inboxing you very, very soon. So shout out to all the winners. Thank you guys for participating. Anybody that didn't win, remember we got the 750 subscriber contest coming up later down the line with a very, 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 very good book.
Hey, not to get y'all hopes up, but if we don't hear from number one, number two, the backups may have a chance.
Listen, we're gonna push as hard as we can for those guys to win, but if they don't fulfill, we're gonna give those gifts off to others.
Snooze, you lose.
You know what I mean? All right, let me introduce my fellow council, Cliff, Phil, green shirt guy. How are you today?
Great.
Good.
Good. It's another Monday. You know how Mondays go. It can be great for some people. It can be not great for others. But I am happy to see another Monday. Cliff, explain this.
So that's Comic Joy Box. So if you saw our Instagram or Twitter, if you saw my Twitter, which I also tagged Comic Joy Box, which is Alex. So I won his contest. He had 1,000 subscribers on Instagram, and when he asked me about his shirts, I was like, dude, I'm 4XLT, but if you have a medium, like, I'll give it to my buddy. And he was like, you got it. And there we are. And oh man, I gotta find him.
All right,
we'll give him a shout out for Instagram. I'm sorry, hold on, as I sit here and waste everybody's time.
RJ, what up, RJ? We say hello to you because RJ says hello there, sir. Thank you for joining us. Heroes, yes, where are they? Are you a hero?
So Alex Gonzalez on.
Not done with RJ's comments. I'm going to be the comedic relief tonight, fighting Cliff for his title. Ooh, yes. Just another manic Monday.
That's what I was thinking, RJ. All right. So, which is too funny with Ronaldo's son being RJ and this not being the same person. But anyhow, Alex Gonzalez is ALGONZNJ for New Jersey. And you can follow him on Instagram, where he's got all sorts of comic stories, comic art, comic collectibles, and, you know, occasionally some cool prizes. And maybe you can win yourself a cool shirt or a nice CGC commemorative.
Excellent, my friend. Very good. Next up, I just want to give a shout out again to Mike Young. And let me pull this up. It's a guy I met out in California, and he runs the Young at Heart Foundation. Let's see if it focuses. There it is. YoungAtHeartFoundation.com. Reach out to Mike Young. They're an organization that work with children who are having like heart procedures and stuff, and they visit them in the hospital. They create boxes with comic books and stuff like that. Really, really great foundation. Get out to youngatheartfoundation.com. Get in touch with Mike. See how you can be a part of that as well.
And you could sponsor one of those boxes for one of these children.
Yes. So reach out to Mike at youngatheartfoundation.com. All right. So let's get into the latest comic book news. Now, I'm pretty sure everybody's seen this. We talked about it in the chat. I just want everybody's fresh thoughts on this. Today it was revealed we are getting the yellow suit.
Yeah, I did see that.
Although his arm should be out.
Yes, he doesn't. I agree with you. I think if you're gonna go full yellow, get those arms out. You're not working out for nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe his arms are waxed and doesn't want to have the hair all over him.
Yeah. It's pretty cool because the whole it's a resemblance of the Astonishing X-Men suit.
Mm-hmm.
And it even has, if you look down at the picture, it has the little sleeves for his claws.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, he doesn't have the helmet here. So I hope they put the helmet on, because if you're gonna do it full, just do it. Don't give me this half and half. You know what I mean?
His hair should be longer too, but whatever.
Yeah. But
Oh my God! The last thing on my mind. The last thing. I mean, like.
But that's kind of how his hair was.
We're constantly asking for more and more, and like, there's too many decisions. Just the fact that the community has been acknowledged, and they're like, here's a super Wolverine. It's
It's all crap. It's all crap, Cliff. Like you always say, it's all crap. Say what I like. This is what I want.
You know what? You just need more Jesus, okay? That'll fill the hole, all right, baby? That's what you need.
What does that have to
RJK say need some buff. I mean, Wolverine's supposed to be like 5'2". You know what I mean? Like, the whole height thing is off automatically. But I don't think this is going to be the main Wolverine we see. I think this will be one of the Wolverines. That's what I think. There should be no silence. Come on, give me something here, people.
Oh.
I mean,
No, I actually wanted to see. I was like, really? Wolverine's only 5'2"? Like that was like, yeah, Wolverine is 5'3" in the comic books, and like Hugh Jackman is 6'2". So that's the. I mean, it looks cool. Like I thought when I saw it in the chat, like I was like, all right, that looks kind of cool.
I mean, we've been asking for it. RJK says, I mean, he's the same size as Deadpool, and it just doesn't fit. We'll forget all about that once the movie starts. We won't even.
As long as the movie's good, I'm okay.
I think Deadpool 3 though. Deadpools have always been like really good.
This one's gonna be bonkers.
Yeah,
it's gonna be out there.
And you know what's funny is we've gotten some bonkers movies lately, and they don't work. But all that stuff that didn't work there, I feel like Deadpool's the perfect environment for it to work.
This is $1 billion movie. I'm telling you, this movie will make $1 billion.
You can take some liberties in the Deadpool universe because it usually is kind of out there.
Yeah. Plus,
he gets the R rating usually.
Yeah.
So,
well, it's definitely getting the R rating. That was like one of the original lay it down. How do we make Deadpool work conversations?
Yeah. RJK says, yeah, I mean, if the movie is good, then no one is going to take notice, and they wouldn't need to. That's it. Like, all right, I don't want to beat this to death because the whole internet's beating this thing to death. Like, Grace was up at like 8:30 making the video about it and stuff.
Oh man!
Oh my God! One day I'm gonna beat Grace to the thing, and I'm gonna call it before Grace gets it going. That's what I'm gonna call it. All right, next up, Aquaman 2 doing reshoots.
Of course,
for 2 years after filming started.
Is this gonna be like the end of Flash, where Jason Momoa looks like a completely different person in the last scene?
I don't know.
Because like I had such problems when watching Flash, where I was like, "Yo,
that was what you had the problem with."
The main character doesn't even look like themselves in the final scene.
I think James Gunn has put himself in a slight little hole. He should have just kept quiet about these movies that were coming out and just focused on his Superman. But since he wants to make comments about everything, calling Flash the great movie, and now he's got Blue Beetle that's supposed to be the first hero in his universe, and now Aquaman, I'm pretty sure he was like, all right, we're going to have to do some reshoots to Aquaman too if this is going to fit.
Listen.
And it's already going down. What do you think?
I wasn't going to see it anyway.
Yeah, I don't want to say I wasn't going to see it. I just because I don't know when it was going to come out. But I'm not surprised. Like, you know, reshoots, especially after like 2 years from filming, that's not like an uncommon thing for any movie.
Mm-hmm.
Especially
like,
during the COVID era. Now it's just like, well, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. So now, like, 2 years later, like, I'm sure they kind of want to clean something up. But, you know, so not like the end of the world. I don't think it like says anything about the quality of whether Aquaman 2 is going to be good or not.
Well, let's see what they do.
Yeah,
they don't want to lose another $250 million. That's what this is about.
Oh,
they need Aquaman to be successful.
But I don't see Blue Beetle being another big, solid hit.
It has to be good. If it's good, I'll give it a Bumblebee status. If it's good, you get a nice little, get a win. You know what I mean? Get about 400, 500 million. I think you're good. But we'll see.
Yeah.
I think 500 million will be a nice win for Blue Beetle.
There would. And
Also,
if it's a good movie, you can do it.
Did you see that just like Across the Spider-Verse, Blue Beetle is getting his own Whopper at Burger King?
No.
So that is part of the advertising.
Did you have the last one?
You know what? I ordered it and they're like, oh, we don't have the red bun. And I'm like, all right.
All you had to do was get the red button. You don't even have the red button. It takes the whole image away.
What was it? Just like a Whopper?
It was.
That's
Whopper with
it.
a
It
red
was.
bun.
Except I had white cheese.
So wait,
Ooh.
is this Whopper now blue? Like the bread is blue?
His is blue. Yes.
Oh, that's that blue 40. That's that stuff they told us to stay away from. That's like in the raspberry blue pops. Turn everything blue. Now your mouth is gonna be blue because you eat the blue bread.
I think they're using a vegetable dye for the burger buns, just to be clear.
RJK says that's the problem with comic to movie transition. If they want to make it good, they need to make their own artistic substitutes. Very well said, RJK.
Yeah.
Adds another comment. This is gross. Aquaman needs to just be recast and put on the back burner. Anybody want to say it? Like, I think he's a good Aquaman.
I think he's I thought Aquaman 1 was a pretty good DC movie. You know,
it made
just
$1 billion.
Yeah, it was just like it's like the DC was just like that. Like the last 10 years, DC like movies have struggled. They've like been hit or miss, hard hit or misses. Like,
and RJK says everyone's gonna die from it, like the Grimace Shake. No, we don't wish death upon no one, RJK. That just gets a slight tummy ache.
Well, Aquaman did do 1.1 billion. Good for Aquaman.
Yeah, Aquaman was it.
Next one won.
Yeah,
Aquaman was a good one. Wonder Woman was a pretty good one.
The first Wonder Woman was great. I like the first one.
But like the Superman wasn't that good. The Justice League didn't get good until like the real Snyder cut came.
Justice League was just, we never got a good Justice. I mean, I like Zack Snyder's Justice League, but I would have wanted that as the 2-part movie that it was gonna be. You know
or
what
just
I mean?
give me the one part. It's a 4-hour movie. Give it to me. Like that would have been like the thing you needed to separate. Like, yo, we do 4-hour movies here. We're not going to separate it. That would have separated that DC Marvel universe in one release.
Yeah, but
they blew it.
We all know how that went.
History is they blew it.
Let's run through some other quick comic book news here. Distillery reveals its San Diego Comic-Con lineup. Do we care? No. Night Terrors continues as Batman Incorporated falls apart in DC's new comics this week. How you guys feel about Night Terrors?
I didn't read it yet.
I like Night Terrors First Blood.
Okay.
wasn't a fan too much of the art, but I like it so far. I will not be picking up the spin-offs, but I will pick up the main Night Terror line, which I hope I can just get a story without that.
If I understand, the spin-offs are all replacing the regular titles.
Yes.
So it's not like you'd be picking up an extra book unless you want to be
For
completed.
me, it looks like, okay, that's less money I gotta spend because I'm not picking up those other books. Yeah.
Well, I'm still
Um,
picking up Night Terror's Action Comics, Night Terror's Superman, Night Terror's Titans.
All right. What about you, Phil?
I got Batman, and I'm gonna read it, and then I'm gonna like go from there. I'll probably get like the DC like Titans. I did like Titans, so I'll probably get that one and like a couple of the other ones. Like I do like reading Green Arrow, so I'll probably get that one maybe.
Okay. Green shirt guy?
I mean, I'm gonna read a handful of them. I'm gonna read the characters I like. I mean, I'll get Batman, Poison Ivy, Joker. There's one other one. There's like 4 of them, but some of these other ones, like, I just don't care. I really don't. Like, there's what's the one that looks like it's Deathstroke's kid. I can't remember if the
Ravager.
yeah. I just
Ravager,
why
yeah.
why are you doing that? And you want to charge me $6 for it?
I would
Nice
prefer Deathstroke there. Like,
Right. I
Yeah.
might actually read the Deathstroke one,
hmm.
but not for.
Is
$6.
there a Deathstroke one?
No, it's his. It's
It's just
Ravager,
her.
right?
Yeah,
it's just her.
All right. Moving along. Archie and the gang once again celebrate Christmas in July. Or what if Dark debuts in Marvel's new comics this week?
What if Dark? I think it's a Miles Morales story, right?
Is it?
One of
Sorry,
them.
Archie. What if Doc Octopus showdown with the Green Goblin and Miles Morales? Ads everywhere. Loki kicks off the new series What If Dark. It's called What If Dark, basically. It's a story with Loki. He's got Mjolnir.
With a Walt Simonson cover.
Mjolnir.
That's freaking great. And apparently, I guess Walt Simonson's on the story because his name's on the cover. Prominently.
The Song of Mjolnir Minor. All right, it's a what if, you know. I used to love the What If series from back in the days. The Volume 2 series is what I grew up on.
Like
Not
the
the
one with
first volume.
the Watcher would like introduce each issue and stuff.
Yeah. And that had like, what if Wolverine was an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Or what if Spider-Man didn't lose the black suit? What if the original X-Men died on Krakoa and weren't saved? The first one was what if the High Evolutionary lost the Evolutionary War? That was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. It's
We
pretty
got a
cool.
question from RJ.
What's the question? Was it
About
bumped up from the Amber Heard trial, though? Ooh, is she having another trial?
No, it's the original trial. But in the original trial, she says that her role was significantly reduced.
Oh, that's a shame.
And another question.
What is it?
Was it
Don't
because she
question other-
pooped on the director's bed?
Oh, no, Green Shirt
Yeah, I
guys.
went
It's a
there.
family
Yeah, I
show.
went
I thought we were specifically not a family show.
Yes, I know, but we're still. It covers
said it.
our curse words and stuff like that.
Listen, we gotta drop like one F-bomb a week and a couple S-bombs. Just put them out there.
Some question are the tech glasses in the comic. What tech glasses are you talking about?
Oh, Spider-Man's tech glasses.
Oh, the Iron Tony Stark tech glasses?
Yeah,
No, that's a movie thing.
very much a movie thing.
Yeah, that's a movie thing. Captain Marvel Dark Tempest sees Nitro return to torment Carol Danvers.
The man that killed Captain Marvel
Was Nitro?
is Nitro. Yeah, he's the reason he got the
Oh.
cancer.
Nitro's got a few
Oh,
big
he's,
events
I was
under
gonna say,
his
he's
belt.
got a lot of shit under his belt. He's the reason Captain Marvel died. Then he's the explosion in Connecticut that caused Civil War.
Yeah.
You know, not to mention there's that issue of Wolverine where Wolverine's got to bring him in, but it's in the ocean, and Wolverine's like, I can't go in the water. I'm not afraid of anything. I can't go in the water. He's like, I could drown. Like that's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I know will kill me.
Yeah. CBR exclusive. Al Ewing just revealed Loki's role in Immortal Thor. We don't want to spoil things here, do we? No.
Why not?
Okay, Green Shirt Guy says yes, spoil it, so we will spoil it. Al Ewing goes into detail. Where's this quote? Where's your quote? Give me a quote. There's the art. I like the art.
I like that he's on the Statue of Liberty at the beginning. That's cool.
Yeah, that's very nice. Okay, Immortal
I
Thor.
like how this feels like a real artist did this work.
So
Not
he
like
says.
25.
He says, in Marvel time, Loki only really got nasty in the last 15 years, which is an eye blink to Thor. Maybe 16 years, whatever the current length of time is since the FF's rocket flight. Before that, they were adventure buddies. When Odin adopted Loki, he inadvertently gave his most rambunctious son the perfect sidekick for him. So obviously, the most interesting familiar relationship is Thor-Loki, and we'll naturally be getting into that. He says, I'm continuing Loki's path from the Defender series, though anyone just picking up Immortal Thor 1 will have all they need. Okay. I have to see. I got to pick up the first issue. I have to see where it goes. What about you guys?
I might get this week. I don't know what else. I didn't look to see what else
I
is
don't
coming
think I'm
out.
getting it.
Does this come out this week?
Does it come out this week? I don't know. I like that New York City
Let's see.
spot. That's cool.
No,
August 22nd.
it comes out in August.
All right.
Yeah.
There's a good chance I'll probably get it then.
All right. So Loki will be playing the sidekick in this book, basically. Scott Snyder spotlights IDW's Dark Spaces Hollywood special. Scott Snyder, Raphael Albuquerque preview new post-apocalyptic comic series. Choices?
Oh.
Choices?
Let's go with the IDW one, I guess.
Yeah, Scott Snyder.
'Cause-
Superstar writer Scott Snyder talks about his IDW publishing. His quote is, "What we came up with was this idea of telling really dark, really emotional, and psychologically compelling stories with absolutely no supernatural elements," Snyder told AIPT. "Most of the books that I've done elsewhere have some genre elements that take them beyond the physical world, whether it's sci-fi, speculative science fiction, or horror. This was really going to be tight. Psychological dramas set in the real world. For me, it's been a long time since I've done these real lockbox psychological dramas between characters, and that's the fun thing about encouraging the people that come in to just tell the stories they want to tell, as long as they're a little bit risky for them. It's a character-driven tale of memories, minds, and the things we do our damnedest to sweep under the rug. It's got this intense kind of 1940s feel, and then all of a sudden it has this very modern horror to it as well, and I love those things." Okay.
Wait, scroll down a little bit more. I just wanted to see when did that come out? When did that one come out? August 16th.
August 16th. Yes. All right. I think we've done enough news. Oh, wait. We have Kamaria. Kamaria says no.
Barnstormers debut.
Never
breathtaking new
spoil.
preview.
Give a mute warning.
Yeah, the artwork for Barnstormers was really, really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the artwork for Barnstormers. It's all like painted. It's
Looked
all like,
pretty
it seems
good.
like that. Yeah.
It looked pretty good. All right. So, next up, is, one of the best parts of the show. We go to keycollector.com. And we're gonna start giving you the keys of the week. Change up this. All right. So we got. Oh, by the way, it's from Key Collector Comics. They got a great app. It costs you about $20 a year. They got all the comics, including the keys. You can hit a filter and you can go back and forth. We're not sponsored. We just give them a little shout out.
We'll even give you keys that aren't keys.
Exactly. First up, Moon Knight number 25. This will cost you $10. 10. The first appearance of Layla El Fowley later becomes the third Scarlet Scarab. So this is where she's getting her debut.
Nope.
$10 book though?
Yes, but it's a 3-issue.
Yeah, I think it's a huge book.
Oh, okay.
And also, issue 25, that can count as an anniversary issue, so I can see it.
All right.
Yeah, and I collect Moon Knight, so it's like,
yeah.
Like,
in the meantime, this is my jumping on point for Moon Knight because I'm like, yes,
oh, you missed
Layla, I love her.
Go back and read the trades. 1 through 24.
I could care less, dude. I
so good.
was so excited. I was so excited when they announced her. I ran back and I watched the last episode of Moon Knight just to like get fired back up. And I think I like her so much. I'm more forgiving of her. Be like, no, I don't want to be an Avatar. Okay, I'm gonna die. Let's do it. But it's just great. I love it. I love watching her flying around. They actually had good special effects for that final episode, except for the kaiju effects. That was less than spectacular, but okay.
All right. Next up, Night Terrors number 1. This is an event tie-in. Like I said, I'll be doing Night Terrors just so I can be in the loop of the DC overall storyline.
It's a non-key.
The non-key. This is the number 1. It's the number 1. Next up, Miles Morales Spider-Man number 8. This is a cover art inspired by the Amazing Spider-Man number 238, first appearance of Hobgoblin.
It's a non-key.
I collect Miles Morales, so I'll be picking this up.
Oh, Miles is fantastic, and honestly, it should be a council key every month.
Yeah, Miles is a great book. If you're not picking that up, you should be picking that up.
I read that Maximum Carnage garbage because I enjoyed Miles so much in it.
The Miles part of it was great.
The Miles part of it was so great.
The way he had to team up with what were they called? Anyway, like this group of villains put together to actually help Miles beat Carnage. And it was Taskmaster.
Oh, it was like the Scorpion and Taskmaster.
Scorpion, the new Electro. It was pretty
I don't
good.
think they were the Sinister Six, but I thought it was like a
no,
tape
it was something else. It was something else. But yeah, great book. Pick up. Next up, Antarctica number 1. This will cost you $4. A woman whose life fell apart after her father went missing from a secret research station in Antarctica is recruited to be an engineer at the same facility where a conspiracy will turn her life upside down.
No.
This will cost you $4.
Will cost me nothing because I'm not buying it.
Hey, my name is Scott Malcolm. Yeah, there's your non-key. It's number 1. That's why they put it up there. Moving along. Next up, Fish Flies, number 1. A brutal crime puts the life of a teenage boy in the balance and sets off a chain of events in Bell River, Ontario, that will permanently change several residents' lives. This will cost you $6. From Image Comics.
Oh, it's Jeff Lemire.
Yeah,
he writes the other Image comic I read, Phantom
had,
Rose.
what was it called? Was it Prodigal? And The Maze. The Maze was great. I don't know if you guys read The Maze.
He's just great in general, and so I guess I may do this for him.
Yeah, this might be pretty good. All right. Next up, Gargoyles Dark Ages number 1. It's a 4-issue limited series exploring a time when gargoyles and humans coexisted in peace. This is from Dynamite Comics, continuing their license of the Gargoyles animated show.
Oh, Desdemona.
It's a great cover.
It is a cool cover.
Yeah, they're coming clean with their covers. I'll give them that. If the inside book was like this, it'd be a different story. But they're not. Next up, Savage Dragon number 266. New story arc begins in San Francisco with new friends and foes. So Savage Dragon, Eric Larson still rocking.
I gotta give it to him for still cranking it out.
Yeah, man.
On the other hand, I also have to say it's still a non-key. like the keys. There's so many non-keys here. It's shameful. It is shameful.
That's a crazy cover. I like that.
Did
It's very
he stop doing
real.
Savage Dragon for a while?
Yeah, he did. I can't remember.
He should be where McFarlane is with Spawn.
Yeah, but there was
Yeah,
a
but
gap there.
He
at
had
one point,
gaps.
too.
Yeah,
Right, didn't he have a gap for surgery at one point?
Something. Yeah, I don't
That's
remember.
about 80 issues. So that would be about maybe 5 years.
Right. So a year here, a year there.
Yeah.
Things happen.
All right. Well,
But listen, he has tried to stay in there.
and look at his art. I think his art was always good to me. I was like, but his art is very crisp. I'm loving the crispness of it. Very nice. Very nice. Okay.
San Francisco.
There you go. Next up, Savage Squad 6, number 1. This will cost you $4 from Dark Horse Comics. An elite team of mercenaries are the last hope for humanity, who are hunted down by the Scourge in a future where war has destroyed the world. Okay.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Maybe not horrible, but like no.
It's like
Yeah.
Suicide Squad team. What was the 6th one from DC?
Secret
Wasn't it?
Six.
Secret 6. Come on, man. Come on.
It's Robert Venditti. So it might be pretty good. But that's as far as I can go with it until we actually see the issue.
Yeah.
It's a non-key. It's just a number 1.
Number 1. Next up, Sirens of the City number 1. This will cost you $5. A pregnant teenage runaway in 1980s New York City is pursued by supernatural creatures in a series that is described as shining a light on bodily autonomy in a patriarchal world.
Nope.
Okay.
Again, non-key.
Non-key. Sirens in the City. Who does it say is by? That was by something there.
I was gonna say,
Illuminati?
do we know? That doesn't even show like a publisher. Like, is it a Dark Horse or Image?
I think that's Dark Horse if I remember correctly, but I could be wrong.
Let me
Oh
check
no,
for-
it's
Boom.
It's
Okay.
Boom.
yeah.
Boom.
Mm.
That'll cost you $5. All right. Next up, Svengoolie, Lost in Time number 1. First full-length solo story featuring Svengoolie. This will cost you $8. Who is Svengoolie?
Do you not know?
I don't know.
He's got a late night like horror show. I think they film in New Jersey. It's very popular. It's got a full cult following. Our friend Ryan G. Brown, as Svengoolie, has featured his artwork on the show. They've met.
Really?
So yeah, no, you Google it, and it's just basically it's like the old school like Elvira stuff, whatever. Just late night, crazy old movies. You know, The Terror from Beyond, and like with him as the host.
Oh, okay. That's
Monster
dope.
Vision. Like a Monster Vision.
Monster Vision, yeah.
That's dope. Okay, see, now I've learned something.
But yes, so again, a non-key, but I'm not gonna crap on this because
It's the first Svengoolie.
it's first Svengoolie, and people do like him, and like definitely, it at least warrants checking it out.
I would call it a key.
I think so, but you
Yeah.
know,
I would call it a
I
key.
don't know. I don't know if all of America is down for him, but the East Coast is.
All right. I'm gonna get a little thing that's like a sound bite, and it's gonna say "Council Key."
Yeah.
Yes.
So we'll give this the Council Key from Svengoolie, Lost in Time, number 1. All right. Next up, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Stranger Things, number 1. This will cost you $4.
Yeah,
I would say that this is eligible for Council Key.
I think I'm gonna get it.
There's excitement amongst the council for this
Yeah, I
one.
think I'm
It's
gonna get it.
IDW and Dark Horse. I mean, come on, like it
I'm
does.
not-
It doesn't look like the worst idea.
Well,
I don't think I can spend money for it. They're just
I
too
won't.
far apart for me. They're too far apart. Now, I would do a Stranger Things Ghostbusters. That would be something that I could read. But
What? Why can't the turtles fight weird interdimensional things?
I guess that's what links them to. You
I mean,
there's-
they do.
I was gonna say, like, I'm like, isn't that part of their stick? Like, I feel like this is.
No, I could not add another $4. Stop it.
But
No, I
because
don't-
in Stranger
look,
Things,
here's the-
they fight Dungeons and Dragons monsters.
Yeah, you're
really.
right.
So I'm
Oh,
gonna figure
barrage of hits.
the
No,
turtles
no,
gotta fight.
Listen,
Oh,
you're
the
saving
defenses.
all that money. You're saving all that money by not buying all those Night Terror books. You can give Stranger Things a little piece of love.
Nope.
All right, we'll see. It's only 4 issues. Next up, The Hunger and the Dusk
This-
#1.
This
will
is
cost
my
$4.
key. This is
This is
my
my
choice for a key.
Council key.
I'm with
I
Cliff
love
on this
this.
one. I read about this one. This one looks good. And the
Okay.
artwork
It
looks
is.
good too.
G. Willow Wilson, Chris Wildgoose. I mean, like, it's a romance, high fantasy story. I'm here for this. I'm
Right.
here for it.
Key facts. Former enemies, humans and orcs, join forces in battle against an ancient humanoid threat. Listen, you got Green Shirt Guy and Cliff agreeing on this. Like, you guys got to jump in there. That's a true council key right there.
Right? Like, I'm just saying, we agree. Oh my goodness.
We agree from time
Listen.
to time.
No,
It
but you
looks
know
very
when we
good.
agree, it is a special. It is a special.
Yeah, it's
key.
true.
Listen, I'll be sold if this guy right here, you see him?
The bard.
If he does songs like the guy from the Gru comics. You know the guy who always sings the songs in the Gru comics?
Mm-hmm.
If he does that,
Oh.
I might be sold. I might be sold on this.
I hope so.
All right, The Hunger and the Dusk, $4.
I wrote it down, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna see. Like,
And it's got like 7 covers. Like, you know,
It
I'm
does.
excited.
Next up, Night Terror's Green Lantern. Oh no, he's being taken over by Venom. No, okay.
Not Venom, but the darkness.
that is a scream. Like, that is a real mouth scream. Like,
That's a scream, but it's very, I don't know. It's giving me some AI vibes.
Well, because the one eye is completely unseen.
I don't know. It's giving me some AI vibes, and I'm not down for that AI art stuff. Like, we don't need computers to make art for us.
No, but as a lot of artists have said, if they're going to use it to enhance what they have worked on as a tool,
That's all right. You
yeah.
can use it as a tool.
So if someone put the work in on this and AI just added an effect,
That's okay.
Here
I
or
think
there?
that'll pass. We're just not
Yeah.
down for the company coming in and said we just get fed it to AI. And this is what they gave to us.
no, I was gonna say
Yeah.
I'm hoping that they're gonna use some couth on that, especially after the way people reacted to the Secret Invasion opening.
Oh, did you think they would change that opening?
No, at this
Well,
point,
it's
it's too
too
late.
late now.
Like, you don't even need an opening. You just need to have it say Secret Invasion and then start the show. This is 2 issues, cost you $5. Not picking it up for me. Night Terror's Robin #1. This will cost you $5. It's the first appearance of Nightmare Robins.
Now that's interesting.
Mm.
I
oh, like
imagine.
it got the crowbar right there on the cover.
Oh,
yeah.
In his hand. The crowbar is part of his hand. You see it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy. All right. All right. How about Night Terror Shazam #1? Ooh.
I'm excited. I always love Shazam, but also a real key. First appearance of Nightmare Captain. First appearance Teth Shazam.
Okay. All righty.
And Dan Mora is Dan Mora and Mike
Yeah.
Wade on it. Roger Cruz is the interior artist. So let's see.
Mara's doing the covers, I think.
Yeah.
All right. Night Terror's The Flash #1.
Nope.
No. No.
Eh.
No, we can't do that. It's too soon, DC. It's too soon for the Flash. You should have not put out a Night Terror.
We had real terrorists from the Flash.
Should have walked into the printing room and said, "Cancel it! It's too soon. It's too soon." Night Terror Zatanna #1.
Now at least it's key worthy. 2 first appearances.
Okay. I just heard a big name that's supposed to be getting offered Zatanna for the DCU. I forget who it was. It was a big name though. There's Doom Patrol alongside of Zatanna right there. Isn't Zatanna part of Doom Patrol?
No, but
No?
Robot Man is there, which I imagine Rustbringer being part of the story has to do with him.
Yeah. Okay. The first
Also-
appearance of Sleepless Queen and first appearance of Rustbringer.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up, Unstoppables Doom Patrol 4. First appearance of Meta Woman.
Nope.
Sounds a little interesting.
Very Frank Quietly, I would say. A little bit.
Oh, the art is Chris Burnham.
That'll cost you $4. Next up, World's Finest Teen Titans #1.
Yes.
Series that retells the story of the Teen Titans in their early days.
Love it. Gotta have it.
Yeah?
Writer is Mark Waid, and the artist is Manuela Lapocino. I love her. We talked about her before. She's great. Go follow her Instagram.
Okay. $4. $4 right there. Amazing Spider-Man #29. This is the 1 in 100. The Disney cover variant by
Are we not over this yet? Like
I was over on the first
This
one.
will never stop.
Like
Disney
what?
owns
Like-
Marvel.
does anyone care? I mean, I see people buying this up. I mean, like, is someone out there like flipping these? Like, is that actually happening?
If you can get it for cheap.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, I know people are picking these up as a collector's item. I just don't know why. Is it because they gotta have it because no one else has it, or like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
It does nothing for me.
What my problem is that this is Amazing Spider-Man 29. And this cover is a Captain Marvel. Come
There's
on.
nothing on it to say like
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Like, why wouldn't you put this with Captain Marvel? Like, say her. Remember what was the last issue? The 50th
last
issue.
week? Yeah,
Right?
like
This would have been a great 1 in 100 for that book. Now they're like, oh, we
Yeah.
don't have that many people that buy those books. This is how you get them to buy them. You put those things out there, but then you got this with Amazing Spider-Man. It just doesn't fit.
It doesn't fit. But yet, on the other hand, for people obsessed with getting all the Disney covers,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. This is like its own thing. So, I mean, like, I don't get it. It's frustrating, but like, I'm glad you found a new way to force stores to order your stuff.
And Spider-Man, Spider-Man's probably one of the biggest ordered books.
Yeah,
So
by
there's-
itself.
So there's gonna be a lot of these out there. Honestly. There will
I don't
be
know
a
if
lot
we're
of
going to
these.
see a lot of the 1 in 100 out there, because also we have to keep in mind that, I don't know. I'm just saying this has not been the most successful Spider-Man run. I don't want to like beat on it, but
I'm enjoying a little bit. Next up, Fallen Friend #1. This is the one-shot aftermath of Kamala Khan's death.
again, non-key. That's how not serious we're taking this.
And it's like this happened.
I'm gonna get it.
Then this
So
happened.
this
like
is gonna
3
be the
years
real. This is the real time now. Like, is this gonna be a good death or a bad death? This is the.
No,
issue
this
to
is-
determine.
ago. This reminds me of Captain America Fallen.
Okay.
Which is also terrible.
Yeah,
Okay.
he came back. Yeah.
All right.
That's what it reminds me. And plus, this is like 3 issues later. You should have dropped
Yeah.
this.
Oh,
right
it was
after
like
that
3
other-
Spider-Man issues later. And like Spider-Man, like 27, it was like, yep, she died last issue.
Yeah, you should have
Yeah.
dropped it right after that, but you didn't. Let's see what the other variant is.
The variant is dope.
Okay.
Oh,
It's an
Yeah.
homage to the death of Captain Marvel. So
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. Is that a?
that's
it's the one
Thanos'
in-
girlfriend right there.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
Death. It's the 1 in 50. All right. Let's see what else. Spider-Man number 7, third print, my friend.
And it gets the real key.
Third
That's
print.
not a bad cover. I still don't want it, but that's not a bad cover.
Vecchio on them.
Yeah, my baby.
All his covers have been great for Spider-Boy. Is he
Yes.
drawing Spider-Boy the series? That would be great.
No. Oh my
No?
God, that would be so great. I
That would
wish
be
that
great.
for
Why
him.
wouldn't you do that? Like, why
I
Marvel?
wish
Like,
that for him.
Marvel, come on, let's get Vecchio to do this. Ah, Marvel. All right. Oh no, here comes another one. Web of Carnage number 1. They're not stopping. They're not stopping. So one-shot aftermath of Carnage Reigns event. And I hear there's a Carnage event coming this summer.
Yeah, I can't. You know what? You know what? That would have been smart of them to keep Miles involved. That would have kept me interested.
Yeah.
Then I was like, oh, we
Oh.
gotta check this out.
Yeah, there's like the Summer of Symbiotes, right?
Yeah.
That's coming
Yeah,
right
it
after
is
the
like-
Carnage Reigns.
It's
They got-
like, oh no, Miles is leading a whole team of madcap heroes and villains to fight symbiotes. I'm like I would actually kind of care, right?
Next, what if Dark Loki number 1? It's a one-shot, a tale of one Asgard's worst days and one of Loki's best. We talked about this one in the news. I don't know.
Simonson's on it.
Is he?
Walt Simonson is the writer and the cover artist, and
Hmm.
Scott Eaton is the interior artist.
This next one I'm excited for. X-Men Days of Future Past Doomsday number 1. It's the 4-issue prequel to the classic Days of Future Past story arc told in X-Men 141 and 142. They've never told this story.
There's probably a reason for it.
Yeah, because you know what? Leave it alone. It was better left to my imagination. And to make it worse, this is a council no. Do we have a seal for a no? I want to.
No, because I agree with you. It only gets a council no when it's all 4.
No, can we? No, it should be 3 out of 4. It should be 3 out of 4 to get the council.
No.
Or 2.
Well, hold on.
Oh,
Is it
2 no's. I just want y'all to know 2 no's. Mark Guggenheim is writing this. What was the last thing he wrote that you were really crazy about? Fables, I think, maybe.
Yeah, he wrote X-Men Gold, didn't he?
And is that remembered favorably?
I like Gold. I know. Some
I mean,
people- I
did
like
you?
it.
I don't know. I just don't remember him writing anything that I thought was great in a long time.
It's not Claremont though, because that's like
Oh, look.
this story should be Claremont's story. Like that's
Comics with Bueller. That X-Men book looks good. Hey, shout out to Comics with Bueller. We love your channel. You got a great
Yeah.
channel. You're great.
Mostly, thank you for showing up and
Yes, thank you so much.
and giving Sam backup.
Let's see the variant for this.
I will tell you, Sam, I will flip through it to see how I feel.
Okay,
Oh, that's
this
a
is
cool
the-
variant.
The 1 in 50.
I think I'm gonna get it.
Yeah,
I
I
do
want to
love
know.
that story.
It's about
Even-
20 to 30 years. That whole
Yeah,
I
it's been
feel
like, and you know, it should the Claremont. It's like his story. Like, just get him
Yeah.
to do it.
Yeah, they should have got Claremont to do this. You're right about that. You're definitely right about that. We'll see. Like I said, I'm trying it. I might not like it. You know what I mean? I might not like it. All right, those are your keys of the week, everybody. Are you getting any of these keys? Please leave a comment down below and let us know which one you'll be getting this week. All right. So next up, we want to jump on over to coverprice.com. Once again, we are not sponsored by CoverPrice, but we use them because they're a great site. I have it. It's about $6-7 a month. It'll collect your collection. It's a price guide. It's all that. Yeah. All right, so we get to the top 10. Number 10 is Barnstormers number 1, the Jenny Frison.
What?
Yep. That's pretty dope. I think that's a ratio variant. Number 9, we have My Little Pony number 14, the retail incentive variant. Look at My Little Pony getting up there. Number 8, Hulk number 1. The cover A. So elusive
I have it.
now. You got it?
I have it.
I have
It's like $15 to $20 now, and I remember when it came out, and I should have got it, but I didn't. But that's the first appearance of the Endless. I think it's a new character for Hulk going on in this series. Number 7 is Uncanny X-Men number 266. This is the first appearance of Gambit.
I want it. Like,
I
that's what
want it
want.
too. I had it when I was a kid, and I sold it for stupid reasons. But I had
think
it.
I think that number 3 might also be a first appearance of Gambit. Also,
That
Yeah, I
is
have
also
that
first
too.
appearance of Gambit. Yes.
Yeah.
That is. Well, I'll tell you the story about that when we get to that.
Okay.
But also news is that Channing Tatum is possibly coming back as Gambit for a cameo.
Not coming
scene,
back, getting his chance to be Gambit.
getting his chance to be Gambit in Deadpool 3.
okay.
Grace even kind of like confirmed that as well. Not that Grace is the end all, be end all. We love you and hate you, Grace. But
Yeah, it annoys me, but her correct ratio is unfortunately very
love you and
good.
hate you at the same time. But Gambit will most likely be a part of Deadpool 3. Number 6 is Dr. Aphra. This cover is blowing up for Dr. Aphra. This is not her first appearance, none of that stuff. The character cover is just going for.
No,
Well,
I
money.
looked that up last week. There is something.
There's a
about
first appearance, but nothing huge. Number 5, Elektra 1, the movie adaptation. Wow. I gotta see what it's going for. I gotta see. Now, this is blowing up because Jennifer Garner, as we said yesterday, has been announced to reprise her role as Elektra. On May 1st, a 9.8 sold for $160. And on July 7th, a Near Mint Plus sold for $18. Wow. It's in the dollar bin somewhere, guys. It's in the dollar bin somewhere. It definitely is. So, search for it. Spider-Man number 7, the Humberto Ramos spoiler variant, is still on the charts at number 4. His first appearance of Spider-Boy. That's still up there. And number 3, X-Men annual number 14. Here's the story with this. This is labeled the first cameo of Gambit. But in the story, it takes place after X-Men 266.
Mhm.
Oh,
And this actually came out released before X-Men 266.
And Cover Price is now calling it the first full appearance of Gambit.
Are they?
Yep, they say he appears in 15 panels,
He
9
does.
different pages, speaks and is called by his name, predates Uncanny 266, so Cover Price is calling it his first
Ooh,
appearance.
Cover Price dropping the controversial bomb. Because
Yeah.
that would make me
That's
very
all well
happy.
and good. Cover Price can do what they like. What does CGC say when they encase it?
Well, right now it's still going for around the $42 mark. Whereas, although, wow, Gambit the 266 has been bringing in 733 on the high end. Let's see what the annual brings in.
Annual brings in at a 9.8 is 210.
Yeah,
But a near mint just sold for just sold for 210. I think they got those mixed up. But,
no, the most common raw I'm seeing is $40.
yeah.
All right,
If you can get that for $40, pick that up, man.
holy
I think I
cow!
picked up the,
Highest known value, CGC 9.9, 10,250.
9.9. And this is a square bound book.
yeah, this
This
is
is-
these were the because I think I got the whole set for like $40 off of eBay some years ago. It's
This
Days
is a
of
great
Future
story.
Present.
Days of
It's
Future
a-
President.
It's,
It's a great
we were
story.
talking about it. I think it's like
Yeah.
kind of a continuation of Days of Future Past.
Yeah, it's part
Yeah.
2, basically. But it was a great story.
The Hounds of Ahab.
Yeah, it had Franklin Richards was in it. And it linked X-Men, X-Factor, New Mutants, and Fantastic Four for the annuals for this.
Yep.
All right, so shout out. I'm happy if they say it. Let's see if CGC switches to it. And number 2, we got Spider-Man 2099. Number 2, because Miguel O'Hara is just on fire right now. So that's great. And in number 1, we have Extreme Venomverse. This, I believe, is the 1 in 50. 1 in 25. Takashi Okazaki. Raw sold recently for 150, so that's 3 times. And 9.8 so
The one you got is up there, like it's going up a little bit.
yeah, this is the one I got right here.
You
It's
know,
about $7 or so. Right now it's going up. But it's not catching like that one. That one. All right. Next up, we have CBSI, comicbookinvest.com. Great site, gives us their hot 10. They're not a sponsor, but let me skip their heads out. No, don't look at that. Okay, you didn't see that, right? All right. Oh, I went too far. Oh no, buffering. it's a nightmare. All right. Phantom Lady number 22. These are the honorable mentions. They always have these classic books. This is a great cover. I like this. It's $2,000 raw. A GD plus 2.5. Graded 2.0. Sold in 2021 for $1,100. That's pretty cool. Unexpected 1971, number 127. A 9.8 sold for $2,100. This is a high-grade Bronze Age. Okay. Follow the Piper to your grave. That's a DC book. Okay. Only 25 cents. Bigger, better. All right. Their top 10. My Little Pony 2023, number 14. Husta Suta, 1 in 10. Variant covers going for 20 to 40. They say there's a first appearance in this. All right. Venom 2099, number 1. Was 5 to 10. Now it's 15 to 20. This is the first appearance of Venom 2099. Ghost Rider 97, number 90. This is interesting. Was 25, then 35, then 50. Now $100. Why? No, not the final issue, but still sought after. Check your back issue.
Isn't this like the almost last issue?
I think so.
And then like we didn't get the final issue for like 20 years?
Something like that. That's a $100 book? Wow. That's interesting.
I'm sure the print run was low.
Yeah. Captain America 750, the Adi Granov 1 in 50. He's going for 65 to 75. That's a great cover.
Don't love it. There's something about it.
The flag is a little weird to me.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah. But next, World Tree number 1, the third print. It's now $10 to $15. I just read World Tree number 3. This book is getting better and better with each issue. Tinian is, I think Tinian is top 3 right now in writers. In my book.
He's up there.
Yeah.
Mark Millar, number 2.
Mark Millar, but yeah. Daredevil number 612, Paulo Rivera 1 in 10, 200 to 300 raw.
That's a gorgeous cover right there.
Wow, it was $130, and this is just a 1 in 10. Wow. Oh, that's dope. And number 4, Barnstormers number 1, the Jenny Frison 1 in 25, is going for 40 to 50. Nice. Darkwing Duck number 6 to Carlo Lauro 1 in 20. Virgin variants going for 35 to 75. This is a homage to Akira. Spider-Man 2099 to 2001 number 1 Toy Biz Whites, 9.6 sold for 600. Had fallen to 425 2 months ago. A 9.4 is going for 400 to 450. So this came with the toy. When you bought the Spider-Man 2099 figure, this came with that. And number 1 for them as well is Extreme Venomverse number 4. Takashi Okazaki, 1 in 25. Going for about 130 to 150.
Woo! It's so funny how like they just keep coming with these Venom characters as fast as they keep coming with the Spider-Mans. And like the Spider-Mans have kind of been taken off, but the Venom ones, it's been like, and now finally this thing.
Yeah.
It's like that little whatever she is, that's cool.
All right. So next up, we got new comics this week. It's almost everybody's favorite part of the show. We go over every single comic book that comes out this week. You write down what you're gonna get. You put in the comments to plus 15, plus 5, plus whatever. We're gonna run through them. All right. Let me get in position here. All right. Here we go. The Amazing Spider-Man number 29. Yes. Moon Knight 25. Yes. Immortal X-Men 13. X-Force number 42. Miles Morales Spider-Man number 8. Yes. Star Wars Darth Vader number 36. Yes.
Of course.
Night Terrors number 1. Yes. Scarlet Witch number 6.
Yes.
Superman Lost number 5.
Woo!
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Annual 2023 number 1.
Yes.
World's Finest Teen Titans number 1. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 141. Yes. Unstoppable Doom Patrol number 4. Star Wars Bounty Hunters number 36. Yes, because Boba Fett has been brought into the story.
The other cover is pretty dope
Yeah.
too.
Rogue and Gambit number 5. This is a big yes because Stephanie Phillips. She's writing this, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's right
Yeah.
there. Yep.
Yeah.
Knocked it out of the park.
She's one of my favorites. Night Terrors Green Lantern number 1.
No.
Danger Street number 7.
Danger
Yeah.
Street. Oh, yeah.
Oh, we got 2 years out of Danger
Yeah.
Street, huh?
Danger
Sure,
Street is
just-
great. Everyone's sleeping on it.
The Manhunters. Yep.
Okay. Okay. Night Terrors Robin number 1. Night Terror Shazam number 1.
Yes.
Red Goblin number 6. Night Terrors The Flash number 1. Night Terrors Zatanna number 1. Spirit World number 3. Loki number 2. Batman Incorporated number 10. Fallen Friend, The Death of Miss Marvel number 1.
Maybe.
Something Epic number 3. Wildcats number 9. Web
Yeah.
of Carnage number 1. X-Men Days of Future Past Doomsday number 1. Yes. Dark Ride number 7. Groot number 3. Fish Flies number 1. That's a possible there. That's a possible. Multiversity Harley Screws Up the DCU number 5. Warlock Rebirth number 4. Yes, I am enjoying Warlock Rebirth. I am enjoying Ron Lim's art.
Who is Warlock fighting?
She is called Eve. She was
Oh,
created to,
Adam and Eve.
to replace Adam. Yes, she's his replacement. Planet of the Apes number 4. What If Dark Loki number 1. Star
Yeah,
Trek
man.
number 10. The Batman and Scooby-Doo Mysteries number 10. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Stranger Things number 1.
No.
Ghost Lord number 3. Frank Frazetta's Death Dealer number 14. The Hunger and the Dusk number 1.
Yes. Yes.
Hellboy in Love number 5.
Ah.
Savage Dragon number 266. Earth Divers number 8.
Oh. Earth
Deep
Divers.
Deep Cuts number 3. Gargoyles Dark Ages number 1. Animal Castle Volume 2 number 3. That's a Glickman.
Yep.
That's a Glickman.
I get that one too.
I hope Glickman is watching and understands. Yes.
The Great British Bump Off number 4. In Hell We Fight number 2. Haunt You to the End number 2. Antarctica number 1. Star Signs number 3. Star Trek The Motion Pictures Echoes number 3. Astrobots number 3. Stoneheart number 5. Sirens of the City number 1. Looney Tunes number 273. The Lonesome Hunters, The Wolf Child number 1. Lord of the Jungle number 6. Lamentation number 3. Immortal Sergeant number 7. The Rocketeer in the Den of Thieves number 1. Liquid Kill number 6. Don't Spit in the Wind number 4. Betty Page number 2. Duck and Cover number 1. Second Coming Trinity number 4. Murder Inc. Jagger Rose number 3. A Legacy of Violence number 7. Svengoolie Lost in Time number 1. Council Key. Gru in the Wild number 1. Yes, yes, and yes, yes. I love Gru. The Nightmare Before Christmas, The Battle Before Pumpkin King number 4. Panya, The Mummy's Curse number 1. Savage Squad 6 number 1. Night of the Living Dead, Revenants number 4. Eternus, number 6. Tom Holland's Fright Night, number 3. Rick and Morty.
Tom Holland, the director.
Rick and Morty's Heart of Rickness, number 1.
Might be kind of. Look at the cover.
Yeah, the cover is classic right there. Cat Fight, number 2. Grimm Fairy Tales presents Swimsuit Edition 2023, number 1.
Okay.
All right.
We Wicked Ones, number 2. Black Demon Tales, number 2. Psychodrama Illustrated, exciting, number 6. Exciting Comics, number 36. Buy a Thread, number 1. Midnight Western Theater, Witch Trial, number 1. Death Comes for the Toy Maker, number 1. Robin Hood Annual Invasion, number 1. Jungle Comics, number 18. Con and On, number 1. My Little Pony's 40th Anniversary Special, number 1. Grimm Universe presents Quarterly Sleeping Beauty, Nightmare Queen, number 1. Archie Showcase Digest, number 14. Archie's and Friends, Christmas in July. Ninja High School, number 188. Nervous Rex. And of course,
I was upset that I wasn't here last week.
Like Wind on a Dry Branch, number 133. Bootleg Special, number 1, convention exclusive flip book edition. Bowser and Luigi are in love, so just try and stop me. Nintendo Expanded Edition. Big Ethel Energy Season 2, number 21. Be My Villain, number 70. Grammaton Punch, number 5. The Stella Sir Orlean, number 1. Lady Liar. And last but not least, The Remarried Empress, number 130. And those are your new comics for this week, July 12th, 2023. What will you be picking up at New Comic Book Day on Wednesday, July 14th? Let us know in the comments below. You want us to stay away from something? Let us know in the comments below. But you must let us know in the comments below. All right.
Tomorrow we're gonna find out if you should stay away from that Days of Future Past.
Yeah, that like.
Comics Reviewer, thank you. No, thank you, Comics Reviewer. Thank you. You're probably one of the biggest names that ever watch our show.
Yes.
And we're so happy that you're watching. We thank you. Brian LCS, good friend. Evening, all. Hey, what's good, Brian? How are you? Hope everything's going well. Go check out Comics Reviewer and go check out Brian LCS. Brian is just like, he's got his hand in all the community and lets everybody know about everything. And that's great. That's great. You're great. You're great. We love you. All right.
I gotta do something, but right now I'm at plus 25. All right.
Mario gives us class. Phil, you have how many? 25.
Plus 25 until I like make some cuts off of that list. Like.
Oh my goodness. That's incredible.
I'm at
Incredible.
maybe 17,
right.
maybe 16 if I cut Immortal X-Men.
I'm at 13.
Yeah, I'm gonna. There'll be probably
I'm
be
at
some
like 13
cuts.
too. I'm at like 13.
Yeah, actually 15 if I cut Night Terror's Robin.
Cut it. Get that out of here.
I
Get it
know,
out of
but I mean, you know, it's my Timmy. I gotta be there.
Get it out of there.
You know?
Cut off the string.
Nah, I'm not cutting off the. We're gonna see. I gotta get like my must
Don't pull the
have.
string.
Moonlight must have. Miles must have. Scarlet Witch must have. Superman Lost must have. Teen Titans must have. Danger Street must have. Shazam is a must have for me. Wildcats is a must have for me. That series has been very steady. People are not paying attention to it. Gotta get that Hunger and Dusk.
X-Force. X-Force is this week. Like.
X-Force. They already didn't make the cut. X-Force already didn't make the cut.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
What about Scarlet Witch?
Oh, Scarlet Witch is a must have. Must have the Scarlet Witch. And her son is in it. Wiccan is in this issue. I can't miss that.
All right. Well, I'm so glad the council is so excited about the money they're going to fork over.
We're excited
I
about
got
the we're gonna
smoked
get the money for
This is back to normal.
No, because if we don't enjoy it, we're gonna let everybody know about it.
It's facts. It's facts. All right. So to close out the show, we want to thank everybody for watching. If you are not subscribed, you need to go down there and hit that subscribe button so you can be a part of this whole experience and be ready for our 750 subscriber contest that'll come a little bit down the line. But shout out to Dagger Cards for getting back to us. We got the process going for your third place prize. Manuel Rios, you have to reach out for us for your second place prize for Green Shirt Guy, aka Ronaldo, to put that sketch up there for you. And Shadow Flame 211, I think we've got something for you. We'll get in contact, get back in touch with us so we can send you that 9.8 X-Men number 2 Nakayama. Yes. And then once again, shout out to Young at Heart Foundation. Shout out to Mike Young. Give him a call if you want to sponsor a box or if you want to help out with anything that they're doing over there. You make sure you get over there. Tomorrow we will be at the shop from about 4 to 7:30 filming our new comic book day, episode number 56, I believe. So we'll be over there filming. A lot of great stuff happens when we film. That'll drop either Wednesday or Thursday. So we'll be back next week on Sunday at 5 p.m. where we're going over Nightmare on Elm Street. That's your homework, council. The original Nightmare on Elm Street with Robert Englund and the Johnny Depps. We're going to go back into that. We're going to discuss that 5 p.m. Sunday for film and box office news. Then come back Monday again, 8 p.m. so we can do the new keys and hot comics of the week for all you fellow council members out there. So, for myself, for Cliff, for Phil, and for Green Shirt Guy, we thank you. We love you. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Peace.